What's up, y'all? Welcome back. It's another episode of Uncut Gems with Slim. Yes, Sirski, we made it to episode 52, y'all. 52. This is crazy. I'm so thankful that y'all have stuck with me for 52 weeks, aka a year. Starting off, I didn't know how well this was gonna go, but I knew it was something that I was passionate about because I feel like I've learned so much in my going on 26 years of life that I wish I knew sooner, and I want to share that with you guys. And so that's why I kind of curated the platform of Uncut Gems with Slim, where I can just drop gems with you guys that I've learned in keeping it uncut, keeping it real, raw, and authentic, sharing with you what life looks like, and just different tips and tricks to help you move forward in life progressively. And with that being said, today's gem is to show up every time, y'all. So I'm just encouraging you guys to simply show up. Like, show up. That's all you have to do. That is the bare minimum. Show up. And like, show up no matter if you're late, no matter if you making it by the skin of your teeth. Like, if you don't have it all together, that's okay, but still show up. And so, like I said, this is episode 52, which means this is week 52 that not only me, but we have shown up consistently for 52 weeks. Like, we have shown up every time. No matter if it's been like 4 a.m. the night before the podcast is supposed to go up and I'm like struggling to edit and film and record and all those things, or like, I'm on vacation trying to make sure I get the podcast out to you guys. But like, no matter what, like, we did it. We showed up 52 weeks. We showed up for an entire year. And that shows consistency. That's evidence of consistency. That's evidence of you being eager to learn more, to help become a better self, a better you, to move forward in life, just in general. Like, so that's a major accomplishment, not only for me, but for you as well, for you taking your self-development, your self-awareness, your journey of self, and your journey of life serious enough for you to be in tune with a podcast like this to help encourage you and give you tips and tricks on how to be better. And so I just wanted to share with you guys that, like, this isn't a long episode at all, but like, the main thing is just show up. Like, it's all gonna pay off. Just keep showing up. And I am so proud of you guys. I'm proud of myself for showing up, but man, like, show up every time. And it's like that one kid that, he might not do nothing else, but he gonna have perfect attendance. At the end of the school year, they gonna get the perfect attendance award, because what? They showed up every time. And every time you show up, you learn a little bit more. You become a little bit more wise. Even if you're not like locked in, you're still picking up from that energy around you. And even if you might tune into the podcast and you might just turn on for the car ride or something, like, it might not be your go-to. You might not be eager to wait for the episode to drop at 10 a.m. on Sunday, which some of you are. Shout out to y'all. But like, if you're just like playing it as background noise, you're still showing up and you're still getting something from it subconsciously. So just keep whatever y'all are doing. I mean, that's what I have done for me. I've learned that at the end of the day, like, I have to be able to depend on myself. And the way that I can depend on myself is by always showing up. No matter, like, I mean, y'all, when I tell you the past like 2 weeks really the past month and a half, like, it's been really challenging for me to continue to show up. But it has all paid off. Showing up every time, whether I'm showing up late, whether I'm showing up crusty, dusty, looking a hot mess like I did in my last main channel video, like showing up is what's made all the difference in everything that I do. So I hope you guys take this quick little blurb, this little motivational blurb, and do it and apply it to your life and show up every time. Even when you're discouraged, show up. Even when you feel like you don't have the equipment to do what you need to do, show up. Show up with what you have. Do what you can do with what you have. And that's on period. You're always going to want something else. You're going to always, you can always get better equipment. You can always increase your skill. You can always be better. Like there is no roof. There is no ceiling for this. Like you can always keep progressing. So don't wait until you're in the progress state, because even once you're there, there's higher that you can go. So start now. If you've been contemplating starting something, like this is your sign. Start now. Show up every time. Show up every day and take a step towards what you're interested in doing. Or if it's something as simple as cleaning your house. I need to clean my house. It's been in shambles, y'all, for the past month and a half because I've been so on go. But every day I show up and I try to take a step towards a clean house. Yesterday I cleaned my kitchen. Today I'm working on my bedroom. It's not a clean house yet, but it's a step towards that. And so those are just little examples of how you can show up for yourself every time. And I know it gets frustrating because I feel like the people that I wanted to show up for me, they haven't always been showing up. And that's when it comes down to you showing up for yourself. That's unmatched in my opinion. You showing up for yourself, you believing in yourself, and you being proud of yourself. So show up every time. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of us. Like we did it. We made it to a year. I love y'all so very much. Make sure you stay subscribed and tuned in. Moving forward, the podcast will be dropping in season. So follow us on Instagram at Uncut Gems with Slim, because we will update you on there for when the new seasons will drop. We will have a season this fall, so make sure you stay tuned for that. It's going to be like roughly 10 episodes. If you want it to be specifically themed, make sure you comment down below if there's anybody that you want to see on the podcast. And it doesn't have to be like an influencer, content creator, whoever you're interested in seeing on the podcast. Either reach out to them and tell them you want to see them on the podcast, or reach out to me and I will reach out to them to see if we can get them on the podcast and drop some more gems. Also, the YouTube channel will host the podcast visual episodes, but it will also host, and it will also be a host platform for our educational content, which I'm super excited about. We're continuing the YouTuber beginner series. It's going to be rebranded into the Slim Reshae's creator series. So it's going to be all tips and tricks on how to become a bomb content creator, whether that be figuring out how to establish your brand, whether that be how to edit pictures on Instagram, how to take pictures of yourself, how to get started when you have the bare minimum, when you just have an iPhone, or you just have free apps, you're not paying for any subscriptions or anything like that. All of that kind of content is coming to you fast. I'm super excited. We have the creator series launching in spring of 2022, so make sure you stay tuned. We will be putting out some content here and there just to kind of get you guys little tips and tricks and just a little insight as what's to come for the creator series. So if there's any content creator questions that you have that you want answered, drop them in the comment section below as well. I love y'all so very much. Next week we're just gonna do a quick little montage of gems that have been dropped over the past year for our 1-year anniversary, so make sure you stay tuned. That will I'm thinking it might only be on YouTube, but we'll see. I might put it on podcast as well, but it'll just be a montage again of gems that have been dropped throughout the year. So I appreciate you guys for your support. Keep showing up every time. because that's gonna make all the difference. I love y'all so very much, and until next week, or if not until next week, it might be until next season. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe to the podcast and feel free to connect with me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at Slim Reshae. That's SlimReshae. Links will be listed in the show notes, and until next time, love yourself and be beautiful. When you need to find